is a personal diary of my life in quarantine.
Over the course of the next 8 to 12 weeks, and I think we can continue to do what we've done. If we do that, hopefully then we'll be in a very different place.
Following the earlier announcement of Disneyland in California closing Saturday, all because of the coronavirus.
Well, millions of college students have been sent home during this pandemic and now have to take classes online.
Many in the crowd said they felt compelled to join what will be a moment in history.
And I sit here today feeling overwhelmed with emotions, as though my mental health went in a roller coaster of waves. I can sit here and just feel so grateful that life really slowed down for me, because that's all I really wanted. I remember reflecting on going to work and going to school on the same day and not being able to really enjoy my time for myself and just watching life slip away and not really get to enjoy my family the way that I wanted to, or actually have a home-cooked meal. I would spend most of my time running out the door eating fast food. It was nice to really focus on what was good in life. Home-cooked meals, spending time with family, having a game night, having a surprise birthday party. I get very emotional because 2020 felt like the worst year of my life. But it was absolutely one of the best. I was able to do so many things for myself. Go to the grocery store, being able to spend time with family, being able to sit down and just watch TV and do the normal things that I was always begging to do because I was so tired from doing things that consumed my life. And for my friends who have been with me through this journey of life, I've never felt more connected, because at first I felt alone. And through their advice and the things we related on throughout our interview, I just feel so good. I feel so good because I know life will never be the same. But from now on, we can make a difference in our life today, because it starts with us. It starts with how we see things. And once we appreciate the little things in life, that's when life begins to flourish.
Like, was there one thing that you took for granted that you wish you could still do that was like not quarantine, like something like, I don't know, like go out to dinner or like do more dates or something? Is there something that you wish that you did more than we're sitting here hanging out?
I wanted to go out more.
I don't really care. I'm a hermit. I don't mind staying in. Like, I literally just stay in and work out and just put my headphones on and like listen to audiobooks.
No, but in relation to like us though, like
she's more. See, I don't really care about going out, to be honest.
I think like
that's always.
I think after the first month, I was like, babe, can we just like go on a drive?
I don't mind it.
And I was like, can we go somewhere? I don't care where we go. Like, can we just like in the car?
Yeah, she just wanted to get out the house.
Okay, so because you guys are in like, I guess, quarantine together, because me and Jeremiah were kind of like separated, so like we don't get to bug each other like that. Do you guys feel like you need like to take your space from each other, or like need to have like today's like my day where I need to like only me?
Like one hand, like two hands less than of like how many days we've actually been apart from each other, like ever in the entirety of our 9-year relationship. And I'm not counting like there was one, I don't know, like I wouldn't count
when I went to Atlanta.
Yeah, when you went to Atlanta, like I wouldn't
count
that.
Was business stuff. That was music business.
Yeah, but like there really hasn't been like a lot of time where we've actually been
like getting on each
apart.
Other's nerves as far as like space goes.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
we don't have that issue.
Yeah,
Not
we don't
really.
have it. I think it's because like he's working on his stuff and I'm working on mine. I think the fact that we both have things that we are trying to accomplish, even though we both work from home, I think that's why it's like, okay.
It keeps us focused.
It keeps us focused that he has his thing, I have my thing, and then that's what we focus on.
Mm-hmm.
I think if I didn't have this, and if I would definitely be like,
yeah.
Hey.
So since you guys don't go out very often, what do you guys do? Like, do you guys like do date night quarantines, or you guys like have your own separate time that you like segregate from each other?
Luckily, I work from home, so most of my morning I'm doing personal development. I'm listening to podcasts. I work out and drink coffee in the morning. So that's like my little me time. And then in the afternoon, I'm focused on my business, which means I get to sit here and just do my thing uninterrupted for a couple of hours. But we make sure that we eat dinner together. That is something like us as a family too. We just want to make sure we're eating together as a whole. This quarantine is either going to make or break you, in my opinion. I feel that if people take advantage of the time where they're not constantly being pulled in 10 different directions, they get to just take a breath and realize what life is about. It's about living in the moment and being appreciative for the things that you have. But a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, quarantine, I'm not going to be able to go out. I'm not going to be able to go shopping or get haircuts. And it's like, to me, that's not what life is about. It's about living in the moment, appreciating the people and the things you already have. So I think having a good mindset, excuse me, and just being aware of what really matters.
Do you think quarantine has helped your relationship, and why?
No, I don't think like it helped or like hindered it. I feel like because ever since you moved, we've only like saw each other on weekends, so it hasn't really affected us all that much. Like we still talk on the phone often and for like long periods of time.
What's one thing you've learned throughout your relationship?
Talking is like a major key. If you don't talk, then the relationship won't work.
Do you like talking?
Hell no.
What's been the hardest thing to adjust to?
For me personally, it was being at home with Martin 24/7. We have never, like, when you think about it, you spend 80% of your time at work. 10% is spent doing normal like things like getting groceries, doing like working out, doing whatever else you do. And then the other percent, what is that, another 10% is with your significant other at home. And so going from 10% to 90% spending all my time with Martin was really hard, especially in the beginning. Like crumbs on the table, like clean them, and Martin is very like, I'll do it later, I don't see anything, like I'm in my own world. Like he's like, oh, like little things don't matter. And to me, I'm just like, oh my god, like my brain would be like, oh my god, there's crumbs right here, why didn't he clean them? Or he left the bag of chips open, they're gonna get stale. Like I would be like that. So for both of us, it was him having to meet me halfway. I was meeting him halfway and like not being so anal about things. And he would be like, okay, I should help her out a little more because she is still working. She is still doing her business, and he has more free time than me. So kind of learning how to balance what both of us wanted was hard, but in the end it did make our relationship a lot stronger. And so now I feel like we're definitely growing from all of that.